illegally.
Who took your property?
You guys did.
What property do we have, Chris?
Is he like trying to play a game with this or something?
No, tell us what we have, because at the moment we have nothing listed on your record.
Whoa, that's bad.
Okay.
That's very bad, you know.
So we've asked some police from Dorset to come and see you, to ask you about this incident that happened at the hospital.
Right, why?
Well, because you made an allegation against the nurse.
Did I? I didn't specify who did it.
No, well that's what we're trying to figure out is whether you wanted to talk to us about it or not.
I got a nice little letter from someone demanding that I have to do something about it in 7 days or it'll be case closed. Well, you know it doesn't work that way.
Did you want to talk to us about it?
I'm okay, man. I'll deal with it when and where I'm comfortable to deal with it.
Okay, so you don't want to support a criminal complaint?
Sorry?
You want to support a criminal complaint or not?
What's that?
Do you want to make an allegation against the nurse?
Do I want to?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what you're referring about.
About the allegation you made, Chris, about being raped. you want to provide any more detail? Right, Chris. Well, we'll take it that you don't. Like I said, we don't have any property of yours.
You do, but then
If you
again.
want to tell us what it is, then obviously we'll look. We'll
No,
find
it's
it.
cool. I've detailed it and stuff to people time and time again, and we've been trying
Why
to get
can't
this.
you tell me what property you have?
No, first off, name and badge numbers of you two. I need to write this down.
Okay. All right. My name is. I'm the officer who wrote you the letter, Chris. So you've got my name on there and my badge.
Okay, look, 1 second then. This is the letter that I've.
Support, Chris. That's fine. We'll leave the conversation.
Wow, dude, you've got 3 minutes on this phone, and you're literally pressuring me beyond belief.
Oh,
You need to practice a bit of restraint for a second, yeah?
Yeah.
And stop intimidating a vulnerable witness, majorly complex in nature, from 0 years old to 32 years old now.
Okay.
Okay?
What would you like to talk to?
So, you are Stephen Finnis,
Yeah.
27727.
Yeah.
Right, so it says here, I'm writing to you with regards to a disclosure you made to the police that you're a victim of a serious offence while under the care of North Hampshire Hospital, Basingstoke. Officers from Dorset have spoken with you since, but you did not mention anything to them. Well, I did actually, as well, but that wasn't me reporting it in full. That was me just mentioning it.
To the officers then?
You'll have that on record if you took the records properly and you took down things I said.
They're not officers that work in Hampshire. They work in Dorset. So if they have
No. I didn't speak to Dorset. I spoke to Hampshire every time. Because you took my property. You see, it wouldn't have happened if you didn't take me away. Again, illegally. This time I was attacked, assaulted, and wrongfully accused of a crime I didn't know until 3 months later when I came in for a voluntary interview.
Chris, this is your time now to talk to us about it. If you want
Is it?
Yeah. So do you want to talk to us now about what happened?
Why is it my time? Because you ring me up.
Well, when is the right time, Chris?
It'll be time when I'm ready to deal with it. Like I said to my support that I've got.
That's absolutely fine. If
You
you're
see?
not ready to deal with it now,
Oh, wow. Okay, well, check this, man. It's up to the people in the police that deal with this to verify by the mental health whether or not I'm allowed to speak. That's the worst thing you've ever flipping done. For real. I told you guys, I've got it on video. People seen it when I was on the floor in tears screaming because my dad, and crying and going through CPTSD episodes because my dad was stalking me after the July arrest that he should not have known anything about. Just like when I was sectioned and illegally arrested by Dorset Police in 2020, after 5 minutes of talking to them, they took me away and had me sectioned. See? So right when I'm ready to go over a timeline of events, a chronology of events of 32 years, people are telling me I'm not allowed to speak.
you can speak whenever you want to, Chris.
No, I'm not going to speak right now.
You're ready, okay?
Yeah, that's it, man. And I love and respect people for giving me whenever I'm ready to speak. But you got to understand this, is that I was ready to speak, man. And Dorset Police, the people there were telling me, no, you have to get the mental health team. They have to sign off. and say you're allowed to speak. Well, number one, I'm not talking to them because they haven't been supporting me since 2018-19. I had a good relationship up till that time with the mental health team. Since then, the two team leaders, which are not actually, they're just social workers, are telling me that I'm this and I'm that, and they're basically making it out for a suicide. Again. I've got so many crimes that I need to report on, man. It's sad and upsetting that I'm being treated this way, but it's okay. I'm with the rest of the campaigners that go outside of, like, the government buildings up in London and do the campaigns and speak out and stuff for the social... I got stuff to do with the social work back in 1996 with the kids, and my mum, if she would have stepped in and done anything, she would have been taken away, and the kids would have been either put into my dad's care, who was the rapist and the abuser, or she would have been taken... I had to flip... Yeah, I've got loads of stuff I need to go into, but the thing that pisses me off is that these past 2-3 years, when I'm ready to speak about something, I've got raped twice more. And that never would have happened if the police hadn't have been going off the fabrications that the mental health team had written about me. So you go by information, don't you? So if these people are telling you that I'm this and that and the it gives you authorization to then go, yeah, he's mad and crazy. But yeah, everything they're writing about me is a fucking lie. So it's cool. It's cool. The doctor understands me. The one in Highcliffe Medical Centre, she's cool. I've got a mental health practitioner called Jamie that I'm going to have to build up a relationship with now. And that's weird because he's a man. I don't put this on you or anybody, but men and friends that are not very real people. They proclaim to be straight when they're male rapists and stuff like that. No. Men, I get on, if you check my Facebook, most of the people on there are women. They're mothers, they're nurturing people. The men, it's nothing to do with every man's a bad person, because they're not. I know, because I'm not. And not everyone is. But I have a hard time speaking with men, so that's just that. And I've got a relationship with this guy who's meant to be supporting me, and he's really cool. And I just said to him last time, I was like, yo, man, you got to catch up on what everyone else has been putting me through for the past 3 years. And he's like, okay, I understand that, but it's still hard for me to even open up to him.
Christopher, with the mental health team, there's no conspiracy there.
Oh, I've got all the notes to go through. Batteries run out. You see, this wouldn't happen if I had my mobile phones. They're getting my heart rate going. It's not good. They know what they do. They know not what they do. Oh, they do, actually. It's like a fucking fight situation all the time, and it's like, excuse me, who do you think you are? So yeah, the batteries run out on this thing, and then they probably gonna say that I hung up on them. It's okay. I just these batteries ain't gonna last forever, and most of the time I sit them in there and no one fucking calls me. Very sad. But yeah, you don't tell me when I'm gonna fucking face my fucking shit. Ever. You don't ever fucking tell me when I'm gonna face something against my fucking will. And when I was ready to face it, yeah, these past 2 years, you illegally arrested me, you attacked me and assaulted me, you had me sectioned against my will, which was totally fucking wrong anyway, because when they got there, they understood it was what was up, yeah? And when I reach out for help, you guys tell me, no, he's not allowed to speak and all this stuff because he's smoking. Fuck you. Nothing wrong with that at all. It doesn't interfere with my fucking stuff at all. But you, according to you guys, it does, so I might as well just not even fucking be here. No suicide, but you're basically telling me that I'm worthless and meaningless. It's not this guy's fault. It's not this Detective Constable 27727. It's not his fault, yeah? And I'm sick of having everyone fucking intimidate me. It's pissing me off at this fucking point. And all this shit here, look at that. Look at that. Who the fuck do you think that is? That's not me. That's you putting me through some shit against my fucking will. Look at that crime reference number. It's all bullshit. He's a bloody idiot as well. Every day's a school day when he takes me out the cell when I've been banging my fucking head against it. Never would have done that ever. Never would have done that ever. Why? Because I don't hurt myself. So when you put me in a distressed situation with all these disabilities on top of having CPTSD, well done. Thanks, man. You wonder why I don't want to talk to you people, because I have very little faith in what you're doing. And if you're going by what these criminals in the mental health team of Christchurch are saying, yeah, take a look at what happens when you go by false information. Yeah? Take a look at what happens when you go by false information that's fabricated by these idiots, okay? You see my jaw? That's after being raped again in a fucking mental hospital. Okay, if you check out those videos that I've got, you'll see what it's like to wake up in pain. I complained about being in pain, you did nothing about it. When you took the fucking handcuffs off me in the fucking, in the place, yeah, my left arm went round like this and it started spasming. Don't tell me not to be angry, because I'm not angry. If I was, I'd be raising my fucking voice. I'm left with damage on my fucking, my things now. Whenever I take a shower and stuff, I feel it. Yeah? Very upset, man. I had myself ready to speak, okay, years ago and go over everything. Now I've got 2 more experiences that are majorly complex in nature again. Because these people said, no, you're not allowed to speak and stop. Why? Because it's going to go further and we'd have to investigate it and do something about it. I don't care about it if you ain't got enough fucking evidence to do nothing. I want my fucking compensation and to move forward. I'm not thinking about it, caring about if these people, if they did, that's their fault. That's them. They'll live in hell forever with that. Don't put it on my fucking shoulders that I have to do something about getting these criminals. I thought that's what it was. Yeah, I thought that's what it was and it would be a good thing to do. But I'm not really seeing that that's a good thing to do because there's not much going to be. You're making me speak and speak and speak. You're getting me all distressed all the damn time, man. I can't speak at the best of times. Most of the time I'm just ticking and talking. But that's not been dealt with because the disabilities as a child have then progressed into an adult. Come to me and say, explain myself. Well, you should have it all on record, but it's not been done correctly, which is also part of the crime, which goes back to 2005. And 2008 and 2010 and all these other times. So this is a whole majorly bunch of stuff. Even if you was angry, you have the right. Hi, sweets, morning, Lisa. Hello. Even if you was angry, you have every right. No one deserves to be treated this way. You know, exactly. It's funny, man, because I was watching a bunch of auditing videos on the police and shit. Just, yeah, for the record, I didn't hang up on them, the fucking batteries went. Which is weird, because why did they now just fucking come back on again? Silly stuff. It's no conspiracy. What, so because you say so? This is what I'm sick of. I keep hearing people telling me, like, yo, you fucking this and that. I don't want to speak most of the time. Why? Because I've got things and stuff, man. I don't talk too well. Which is why when I'm actually ready to speak and say my statements and stuff, what do? You disorientate me, you disrupt me, you distract me, you misinform against me, you fabricate things against me that aren't even flipping true. Everyone was angry about what happened. You know, when they showed that video live when it went on Facebook Live to protect my fucking life, they fucking deleted it off there. You ain't got my property. Well, you should do. You fucking well should do, because it's been on there. But I can understand when you keep things for so long that then you destroy them. So we don't really want to go over what happened up to this point, because we always deal in the now. It's always about controlling and manipulating now for the outcome. Freedom. Oh yeah. Deeply upset. Did I? Yeah, but this is it. I shouldn't be having to. I should not be having to handle myself really well. I'm scared to death. Most of the fucking time. Not that it seems to matter. I'm gonna have to put my breakfast away, because had some breakfast that I made and stuff, so yeah. Continue what I'm doing as well. I'm downloading stuff, uploading stuff, you know what I'm saying. I've got all the records to go over, but I mean, what, you call me up and put me under intimidation and you don't really have the time for me, so no, not unless you've really got the time. And really right now, when it's a Saturday, I don't really want to be doing much, so there you go. It's weird, these people, right? They don't ring me back all fucking week, but yet they ring me back on a Saturday. You got me shaking now. You've got me shaking now. Scared again. That's good. That's real helpful. Shaking and scared. That's how I like to be. Hello. Hope you're okay today. God bless. Keep you strong. Yeah. Scared, basically, from people ringing me up and giving me grief again and stuff. Most likely try and blame it on myself, but never mind. Ow. What's that I'm slipping on? Oh, it's a little thing. Only you keep it going. Need to tidy some stuff up. Need to tidy up. Only we keep it going. We keep it going. Through my something. Never be scared, love. Stand by your truth. I try to, but when the majority of what's written against you is, or really what's written about you is against you, it's fucking hard to do that because you've got all these records here and stuff. Thank you. Yeah, well, I mean, you'll have to sort of go back in time to watch this, so I'll just start again now. That was these people ringing me up, getting me all scared and stuff, man. I mean, I know it's cold out. It ain't really to do with that, though. It's not to do with the cold nature. It's to do with, I don't like to really speak about predatory behaviour and bad things that happen to me. I don't like to say it, and I've got to say a whole bunch of stuff, so yeah. Bit upset. Good, he's upset. That's cool. Man. Body is bad. Most people don't know this. I don't really talk much. I really don't talk much, man. Tongue words. I don't really talk much. Which is funny when you see the amount of stuff I've said. I don't know what they're trying to do. Is where I haven't said everything properly. It's allegations now, isn't it? It's just allegations now. Well, I guess that's how you can discredit victims and survivors and stuff. And then I'm left with a backlog of stuff that I was probably would. These past 2 years would have gone so much different if they'd have actually fucking dealt with me properly. But we didn't really want to do that because people are going to be in trouble, mate. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'll just end this now, and then you can go back and watch it live again or something. Because otherwise you can't really see what they were talking. I'm just here now. So, yeah. I'm actually trying to download all these things and do stuff and back up the copies of stuff. Back up copies of things. No doubt someone's probably going to come around and pay me a visit again. That's beautiful, man. Can't even stay in my own bloody place of peace, which isn't a place of peace because it's where a crime happened. I shouldn't be here anyway. Like I said, I got a person who's supporting me now with things. And I have to build up another relationship with him after having to build up a relationship with my doctor. And she's like, Chris, I'm on your side. I understand you. I get it. No, I believe you and it's all cool. Well, it doesn't matter because the truth anyway, so it's cool. Yeah, women I get better with than men. But at this point, I'm pretty fucking peed off, man, and I was not that way before. After being raped twice more in government buildings, when I said I wanted to go over a timeline of events and then go in to each event with as much detail as I could remember. I'm not really concerned too much about, people might not like it, but I don't really care if I haven't got enough evidence to convict people. That's okay. God knows you did your best, right? There's positive things that get flipped round into negatives all the damn time. Like, go to the Survivors Bill of Rights, havoca.org, and see it. I think it's .org.uk. Survivors Bill of Rights. Yeah. Thank you. I got so many things to go over. I don't really like to look at it all the time either. So there is a question being made about, like, oh, it's too much for you to go through. Well, when I said it was okay, nobody wanted to let me speak. And was making every effort to silence my fucking voice. And imply that I'm suicidal and all this fucking shit. That doesn't work good, does it? Oh, dear me. Keep it going. Through my... Just gonna check comment a second.